Alright, y'all, we're back with another one today. We're going to be doing Kaguya. Vanguard unit least likely to be able to solo this. The other ones all can, obviously, but her AoE is kind of questionable, so we're going to figure out if we can. Same buffs as always, or Memorias and Familiars as always, no Memoria on Rukia. I have Burb on her, though, because I'm going to have a lot of range already, and it removes range. It's a really bad Burb, but it's the best one I have for damage. So yeah, I'm going to be using that. We're going to get into it. This might be a little bit difficult, but I'm just going to put her domains on auto. I think that's the best way to go about it. Because she actually does burn off one of her domains, I think. But that means she'll be doing a little bit more damage with the Memoria as soon as I kind of get the slowdown here. And her damage on placement seems it's going to be like, maybe like 20k DPS? That's not bad. She used to be insane when she released. Now I feel like she's definitely fallen off quite a bit. At least on the DPS, like support, she's still pretty good. The DPS, though, she's definitely fallen off. It's made it a little annoying to use her because she's going to be constantly moving around, but should be fine. Place another slow unit like right here, probably. That should probably be good. Make sure it's getting slowed the whole time. And I might as well place her to start getting her buff up. Not really the best placement for Urza though, because Kaguya is going to be moving around, most likely. So I might have to have multiple of them down to make sure the buff's on in both spots. It's probably the best play. Doesn't Kaguya do something with the meter actually? I think she does. That's how they're gaining more. They gain like 2% for every something she does or something. 37k right now. I didn't check what she had on placement, but that's not bad. Just going to put her domains on auto. Just leave them at those, what they already are. Like she'll be doing burn damage now. And buffing her damage slightly up. I think if I place Brick like right here, you should hit everything. Just use this to put the buff on. Put the buff on too. Put the buff on now. The way I got her, I actually think I got her off pity. It was after I did 6 million presents on the Gogeta banner and didn't get him, so I don't have Gogeta. I don't have Gogeta and I don't have Diablo. These are the only Vanguards I don't have, from what I remember at least. That should be the only ones. I think she was like the 4th one. She was pretty old at this point. They're like 10 updates old. Still doing pretty good damage of this new familiar. 156k every 3.9 DPS. I know her last AoE is kind of bad. It's like a circle, but that's not that good for this rift. Yeah, next one's a cone. It's not bad. Sure, passes as well. I think I can show them all now. This is the meter, yes, 2% per attack. And then the last one is the swaps a dimension. Even 50% damage for the duration of the domain. I mean, she can move around a lot, which is nice. Like, I don't have to sell her. She can just follow the whole time, so she should be able to solo, but it might take a little bit of time. She's also doing a pretty decent amount of damage. I can just pop the nuke if I need to whenever I have to hit, like, the final boss. Pretty sure the next AoE is larger. Yeah, I remember when she first came out, though, she was insanely broken. Like, that's actually a pretty good circle. I thought it was worse than that. She, like, 100k was actually really crazy at that time, but now I feel like, bro, I'm pretty sure Benny Marud is, like, somewhere in, like, the 500,000 to 1 million DPS range. Maybe I'm wrong, but, like, it's something crazy like that. I remember the discourse thing when she first came out, everyone was really mad that Kaguya was the Vanguard instead of Madara. Loki, the summer Vanguard might be Madara. I wonder what they'll do for spring. Yeah, I should take care of this. It's gonna be close, but I could pop the nuke if I need to. I mean, no, she can just follow him. Should be good enough. Yeah, and then come back after she kills him. And if she goes out of buff range, it's fine. She's pushing them back too, that's nice. Doing 2.25 right now, every 6.3, 79 range. I think she can get a little higher than that too on the water buff. Got 300k DPS, 350k DPS. He barely got outside. It's kind of unfortunate because for some reason she's not following him. I think because she hasn't done the domain yet. Okay, now she is. I was like wondering why she didn't do it yet. Every time she does domain, she's supposed to go to the first character, so it's probably the blast one, which is good. It's definitely a little bit rough for her though. Arguably, she might be the top 3 bottom worst Vanguards because Gogeta is probably under her. Diablo, of course, is probably 3rd because I think Sunju will be above her because I've been seeing he's going crazy with the summons. He always was crazy with the summons, but now especially because of like the buffs. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pop the nuke whenever the boss comes out or when everything gets out because I need to kill off all this other stuff with like a 20 million nuke and then just focus on the boss and it should be light work. Just the issue of all these enemies. Also, I need to put this back on and I need to upgrade it because clearly she's not even in range. Our buff's back on. And make sure she's max buffed as much as possible. Okay, problem being she's not within Urza's range right now. So I need to place another Urza here and make sure to buff her. Hopefully she can get her buff up quick. Gonna do the nuke now. I mean, it's not full. It should be good enough to deal with most of this. Yeah, dealt with most of it. They still have a little bit of HP though, which is not ideal. And she just followed Doflamingo through the rest of the way. It was a 20 million nuke. Could have been like 25 if I got the right buff, but yeah, now it would have been more because she has the right buff on. I didn't want her to go out of range though because she was moving over this way and Brooke's range was about to be out. She should have this easily in the bag. Literally just have to follow the boss. Although she can't really follow him with buff, the more I think about it. That's the issue. She's going to be like unbuffed while following him for the most part. Should still have enough time to kill him though. It's going to be a little close though. This should be doable here. Only problem is these characters are not in range. They have like 4 million left though, 13 million at most. That should be easy to kill. Should she keep her buffs even if she's out of range? Oh, she have 3.3 right now. Doesn't really make sense. She's out of range of both the buffers. No, she's not out of range of this buffer. Okay, she just lost 60%. That's odd. No, now I removed the buff. Should have this in the bag though. It's going to be a little close though. Gonna get his buff ready for when she gets over here. Buffs back on for when she gets in range. Remember the bug on release with this where you could like spam it, but I don't think it actually worked. It was just like the cooldown. But I remember you could like, but when she first released, you could do it on upgrade 1, then they put it on upgrade 4. Like Eskimo. Yeah, these should also still be taking damage because of the fire. Actually, yeah, they are. So they'll probably just die anyways. Shove the buff on right here. Get this buff on too to make sure she's always buffed, and if she moves over here. I don't know why she's on the building right now. It's interesting. Yeah, 30 million left. Should have this easily. And these are just dying over time. 120 million left. She's doing 14 billion damage total. 300k DPS. EDPS is really low for some reason. I don't know why. And she has the crit too from the familiar Avalon. 74 range, 6.3 SPA, 1.98 million. Could be more than that too if she had her buff on. Doesn't have her buff on right now. It's gonna move weather report. Yeah, the fact she's follows them is actually so good. And the AoE's just not good for this game mode. You need like a big cone or like a full AoE to be able to solo easily. Nah, it's gonna kill the enemies. This is the first time I killed the enemies, or the enemies were the last thing alive, I think. Should be an easy one here, just gotta wait. Takes a little bit of time, definitely the longest I've taken so far to beat the Rift, but it's doable. The reason I thought it might not be is because this circle AoE, and it definitely did prove to be a problem. You want a cone AoE or a big full AoE. Otherwise it just makes it a lot more difficult. Nice, we're able to do it. Only didn't expect it because of the bad AoE, but we're able to pass through that and still be able to do it. Nice. So she is actually pretty good again. Alright, KAGUYA was able to do it, if only barely. The circle was the biggest issue, obviously. That's what I was worrying about, is that the circle was going to be a problem, because you want a big cone or a big circle AoE. I mean, it has to be like a really big circle or like a line. Mostly you want a cone or a full AoE, otherwise you really can't do it. A little off topic, but I wonder if Vanguard units will ever get Vanguard familiars, because I know they were saying they were going to give Gogeta one, and they were like rage baiting with it. I also feel like Sung Jin-woo, well, after the Memorias, maybe he doesn't need one, but I feel like his damage overall, like without the summons, is really bad. It's like 36k DPS. But yeah, let me know what characters y'all want to see too. If you like this, like and sub, and I'll see you on the next one.